Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the rather scattered but strong Empire of Japan. We need a little bit more conquest to dominate the entire Asiatic coastline. We're doing pretty good. I think initially our first move for this episode is going to be go try and conquer some of the Siberian tribes. There's no reason to let them survive as a little interruption of our color on the map. So let's give them a general, toss them in there, and we will head off to Siberia. Probably overkill this many troops, but as they say, there's no kill like overkill. So we will quickly fabricate some claims, and we will continue our conversion of the southern coast of China here. Less Protestant rebels we have, probably the better off we will be. We're also still working on converting some of Tonggu, and then we'll probably also do some of Champa, just to make them slightly more stable. Tonggu kind of currently hates us because we forced them to swap religions, but they'll get over it eventually. Oh, we have a coalition forming against us. Delightful. Not overwhelmingly worried, to be honest. Oops, they haven't joined. Now they've officially joined. This should be a reasonably quick, reasonably easy war. Oh, the Ottomans have joined a coalition. This could get slightly more difficult. Has something happened to Russia? No. Has something happened to the Wu? No. Has something happened to Vijayanagar? No. Who else am I allied to? Austria. Austria is in a war. That might be why people are slightly more willing to attack me. Although if they do attack me, I have to hope that my allies do come to my defense. But I can't imagine the Ottomans are going to show up with that many troops. But you never know. It is the Ottomans. And they do hate me because for some reason having colonies near me makes them really angry with me. Yeah. Not so happy about that on my end, but that's the way it goes. Korea's entered a coalition, yeah. Really should raise another army. Probably once we win this war. Actually, you know what? Is that Siberia? They won't recover that quickly. We've got 7 more years till we could attack China again. I don't necessarily think China is going to get involved against us, but I could see them joining a coalition versus us. Speaking of which, though, they have 0 mandate, yet they are still stable just because of all their bonuses towards stability. Let's just take it all. Yeah. There we go. That's looking a lot better. Now our name is growing in size. Because of course, everyone who plays Europa knows that the larger the name, the better off you are. Large name equals great power. Luckily Japan is short, so it becomes rather large easily. Okay, let's continue this conversion. We really do need to solve the Confucius problem with our lands. Okay, 280, so 3 wars. So that almost reduced the cost of taking over China by like 70%. Well, not 70%, but a 70% war score. Okay, that was converted. We'll do this one next. Oh, The queen, or the shogun consort, has died. That's too bad. May she rest in peace. Yeah, we're gonna need to raise another army, even if it does lose me some, whatchamacallit, some, professionalism. Russia is calling me into a war versus Korea and the Ming. The Ming have in fact joined. Delightful. I am going to see a coalition war here. Because the AIs are stupid. I mean, we can win this, but it's going to not be fun. If a coalition was going to attack me, they'll attack pretty soon. Oh, we got some money from our ally. That's nice. I have this army up here I might just move down and attack Korea with. I don't think Korea has a navy strong enough to stop me, and we know for a fact the Ming have no navy. Because I was rather clever in that sense and took their entire coastline. Now, we should be able to win pretty much every battle versus the Ming here if I do it correctly, because of how weak the Ming are with a -0 mandate. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to go reasonably well. We just stack wipe them. Okay. We should probably set what land we want from China, if it wasn't already obvious. It wasn't obvious. Oh, come on! What is going on? Keeps dropping me out of this highlight lands I want screen. There we go. That's working now. Ally has claimed that. Oh, that's probably Tonggu. I'm just going to set all of China as demanded provinces because we want it all anyhow. Oh, come on. Oh, some of the allies have already claimed this area. Probably Russia. The odds are we're not going to get any land from this war, but better to try and not get it than not try and not get it either. Okay. I think that's as much as we're going to be able to say we want. Whether or not we'll actually get it is an entirely different question. Okay, troops are moving into position. We're going to attack there. We should be able to win that. The Ming are actually only twice as strong as actual Korea, so not strong at all. Korea, honestly, is going to be a bigger issue. Since we are at war, I am going to swap these two back to what they were before, which was discipline, yes, and morale. As nice as the conversion is, we can live without faster conversions so long as we don't lose any of these battles. And all we really need to do is piece them in out. We'll probably get a handful of provinces. Hopefully, since it's not us fighting the war, it will have a shorter treaty so we can attack them later on. And hopefully our ally is not dumb enough to pick another fight in the meantime. The AI is totally going to pick another fight in the meantime. Okay, they've apparently decided they want to attack me there. Oh, that was just a survival thing. They retreated onto my army. Go figure. Okay, Russia has arrived. Russia is not going to win that fight. Russia is not going to win that fight either unless something changes. Yep, despite being horribly weak, the AI has managed to beat them. Oh, dumb AI. Let's work on the next province down here. 3 more down there to do. Barrage that one. This is an imperialist war, so I didn't need to take Korea's capital. Now, Champa should be sending troops. I don't know where they've wandered off to, though. I'd like to get Tonggu involved, but that's obviously not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, guess what? There's a lot of occupations going on. What a surprise. Okay. Once we start taking these Korean forts, it'll be a lot easier. Oh, we just took the Japanese fort, which is nice to see. Make it easier to repress this region. Does Champa not have an army? It just feels weird I'm not seeing them on the map. No, they have 21,000. Where in the world is it? Oh, it's up there. Weird positioning for them, but guess it works. We need to take the Ming capital. It's going to take a little while because we're not even sieging the Ming capital. Let's barrage that so it actually gets done at a, not a 4-year pace. Ming capital. War score enthusiasm 11. Negative 99% chance. Negative 100% chance to surrender. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen it get that high. I think we might actually be able to talk to our merchants and make them happy again. Yes. Okay, that'll be nice to see. Should also save us a fair amount of money, because they were rather unhappy with us. So let's get another army going, even though it is going to cost us army professionalism. Since the Ottomans are in a coalition versus us, we need as many troops as possible. And if Russia for some reason surrenders and gives all our land back, I'll be very furious. There's just so much land here I should just be able to take, but nope, we gotta win wars for it. Okay, what does this do? May agitate for liberty. I guess I could try destabilizing another country and see if we can get a revolutionary empire going, but then we'd have to change governments slightly. Prefer not to do that. Okay, the Ming's enthusiasm is very low, the Koreans' enthusiasm is very low. We've got a reasonable shot at having this war done this episode. This is an example of how a glass cannon China is really hard to kill initially, or really hard to beat up because they're so powerful, but once you do, you find out they're a lot easier than one would expect. There we go. Plus, we'll just slowly occupy Korea. You know what? Considering how long it's taking to siege Korea, I think I'll split off 2 smaller divisions. Because we want Korea itself if we can get it. Get my fleet out of there, I don't want to risk losing that. You'd think with 4 prestige a year I could get out of the hole again, but the fact it costs 20 to lower Liberty Desire by 10 is a little bit annoying. Oh, hello, Champa. You've finally gotten here. It's only taking you the vast majority of the game to arrive, this war to arrive. One last fort to fall, and it is not going to fall yet. There we go. My march of Champa marched all that way to liberate my lands. Only reason I didn't bother to liberate my lands there is I was figuring the war might end sooner rather than later, but it turns out it's going to drag on for a while more. Come on, stop. There we go. Game is lagging a bit because of all the movements going on in the world. There's a couple major wars. We've lost the siege, what a shocker. Honestly, I don't particularly care. Where are you guys going? Oh, you guys are running that way, okay. Time to occupy the rest of China, I guess. Since they're not going to peace out anytime soon. I'm going to Pyongyang, so let's see if we can intercept them. Even though they do outnumber us, we should be able to win these fights on our own, pretty much. Even outnumbered, lack of mandate is just, it's crippling. It's why I don't like playing as the Ming, even though they are easy mode in the game. Just because if you lose the mandate, it's so hard to do anything. There we go. Closer fight than I expected, but then again, I did attack them on a mountain range, so. Can I just peace out and take stuff? I've got a 62% war score. I could probably just peace out and take all of Korea. I might do that. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Peace out and take all that land. There we go. I'm not going to get any of China's lands, but even if I had waited and helped Russia, I still wouldn't have gotten as much land as I just did, so. We'll let them deal with that war. Because that should complete our missions, yes. We do not actually have all of this, because we need to conquer that area, but we did get some free admin power. So I count that as a win. And let's see, how long does that make our treaty with the Ming? 12 more years. Ugh. And it's probably going to lower our opinion with Russia a little bit. We can correct that. And we are all good. Let's just get our troops back to our lands. And we have a new ruler. Awesome. Okay. Our king just died. Or shogun, actually. 16-year-old. Reasonably good ruler. I think we're probably safe on that front. Royal marriage with Russia. And that's all we can royal marriage. Awesome. So we just have to hope he gets it. Our name is now absolutely massive. I think it's the largest in the game. Russia gets close, but that's about it. So we've taken over Korea, which is a big win in my book, even if it did cost us some trust with our ally. I'm fine with giving Russia this region. It's junk anyway. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying it, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye for now.